Scottish engineering is a hotbed for innovation. The R&D tax relief scheme is designed to reward companies like your own who are investing in advancing science and technology.
There's a lot of businesses we come into contact with that aren't as familiar with the incentive as others.
So many of you may already be accessing this relief, but if you're not, now is the perfect time to get advice as to whether your company would qualify.
Hello everyone, my name is Kerry Murray and I am the CFO of 360 Energy. I was previously the CEO of Prime Group, but due to the recent acquisition of Prime Group by 360 Energy, I will be assuming the role of CFO.
My name is Angela Banerjee. I am a Senior Tax Manager at Forrest Brown. I work in the Scottish office and have worked within the Scottish market in tax for over 12 years, specifically within engineering, manufacturing and oil and gas.
Hi, I'm Tyler Buchan, Finance Director at 360 Energy.
I've been very fortunate to see firsthand the difference that the incentive has made to some clients. A lot of engineering companies are going through the same challenges just now around supply chain delays, increased costs, manufacturing costs and raw material prices. And the difference that something like the R&D incentive can make to soften some of that impact has been fundamental for some of the clients that we work with.
Research and development takes a number of different forms in our business, from machining a tiny part at 0.3 mil with extremely tight tolerances, using some of the very best machining talents and machining methods, to hundreds of hours of engineering time designing a foundation stabilisation tool for use on an offshore wind project. R&D tax relief has allowed us to invest in both people and machinery, enabling our future growth.
The R&D landscape has changed a lot over the last 12 to 18 months and will continue to change over the next year with new legislation that's been brought in from the autumn budget. HMRC have now got a greater focus on compliance, and additional to this, prior to the submission of claims in the tax return, an additional information form has to be submitted to HMRC.
So the R&D landscape has radically changed. Now more than ever, there are a huge amount of changes because of the most recent changes in legislation. And what that means for clients is that there's much more information required than ever. Compliance is now more important than it ever has been. And so companies are getting a lot of mixed messages and confusing messages about how to go about this in the right way to make it as successful as they can for their business.
Given these changes, it's more important than ever to ensure that your R&D tax relief claims are as robust as possible.
That then requires much more information required from the client and from those supporting the client, and HMRC just providing much more or requiring much more information than ever before.
I would always advise any company that's claiming R&D tax relief to use advisors that have technical specialists who understand your company, your business, the industry as a whole, but can also talk to your technical team on their level.
As a chartered accountant, I'm always looking for ways to save costs. However, in this area, I recommend finding an R&D firm that understands your business and understands your sector. I think that the value in that is worth paying for.
Even with the changes and even with the additional information that's now required and the additional scrutiny from HMRC, it's still a very valuable support mechanism for engineering companies.
Innovation is a process influenced by various factors. In my mind, the key factors are creativity and idea generation, bringing together a diverse perspective and collaboration, risk-taking and experimentation, adaptability and learning, and continuous improvement culture.
Innovation is crucial for our business in order to stay competitive and adapt to the changing environment and the changing markets. A key to our growth has been innovative engineered solutions in both the offshore wind and nuclear sectors, with our solutions adding real value to our customers in those sectors.
R&D tax credits have allowed us to invest in new machinery and invest in our people by growing our team and enhancing our capabilities. We find that the continuous nature of our business, by the time we've claimed on the first project, we're already working on the second project, and our repayment of R&D tax credits has funded our working capital to fuel the growth in our business.
Take a step back and get some independent advice on your R&D tax relief.